you suffer from sore lower back? This is Isabel from Cabarita Beach Yoga. So oftentimes I'll see people who come in and they've got a really sore lower back. This is an idea that you can do at home. Firstly, it's just to check if you've got poor firing glutes. So you're going to lay face down and then bend one knee. From here, I want you to feel switching on the bottom and releasing it. You're going to see if you can switch it on and off 5 times and release. And then check the other side. So we'll bend the knee so that the hamstring does not get involved, and then switch the bottom on and off 5 times. Now, with that, you may notice that instead of the glutes, instead of the big bum muscles working, it's actually working into your lower back, or even for some people, I've seen their shoulders and neck. So, what we're going to do today is strengthen up the glutes. We'll come up and a progression here. I'm going to pop my feet onto this blanket and it's on a slippery floor. The first one that we'll do is a shoulder bridge, ideally a cushion or a block between the thighs, between the knees and the hips. You're going to prepare through your deep abdominals by drawing on pelvic floor, drawing on the transverse abdominals. So it's like zipping up the old jeans and sucking in the belt. Feet are hip bone width apart and parallel. Gently prepare and then squeeze the glutes, squeeze the bum to lift the hips. We'll repeat by going back down and we'll come straight back up again for approximately 8. Now, what I want you to notice is if you've got some switching going on there, some rocking and rolling going on there, you need to grip that block a little more. If everything is good, you can take the block away, see if you can keep the legs parallel and press the feet down to lift up. Once you've done those and you feel confident, we can move on to the next stage. We keep the ribs and the hips connected, so as we lift up, we're not flailing the belly out, we keep that connection there. And then with all the weight pressing on the left foot, hover or float the right foot off, just 2 centimeters, and then place that back down. Re-establish that lift through the hips, and left foot, and down. You land back on the hips in between, and then repeat another 8 times. Again, if that felt like a challenge, stay with that one or even go back 1 stage. The last one we'll do is to lift the hips up. Bit of a challenge here, we've got this slippery floor. I'm going to push the blanket out, land the bottom down and pull the blanket back in. Lift your bottom up, still working with the bottom muscles, and blanket out, land carefully and pull back in. Now with any of these, if your hamstrings, the back of the legs, are starting to really feel tight, that's because the glutes are not quite strong enough. So go down 1 level. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been Isabel from Cabarita Beach Yoga, hopefully helping you to save your lower back.